Company targeting on LinkedIn ads. Now, LinkedIn ads remains the only platform where you can target exact companies that a particular person is working for. Now, you can do that in two ways. The first way is to manually type in those companies. So, when you're in the campaign manager, in the companies tab, click on the companies names here, and then you can manually name those companies. For example, let's say I am name Amazon. So when you type in Amazon, LinkedIn will show you companies like Amazon, Amazon Web Services, Amazon Music, Amazon Lab 2000, Amazon Lab 126, Amazon Business, etc. So you need to be clear exactly which companies you want to target. So when you select the companies, LinkedIn will also show you some similar companies as well, right? So this method is useful when, let's say, you don't have any predefined list, or let's say you are okay in including companies which LinkedIn suggests to you, or if number of companies that you want to target is very small. But let's say if the number of companies you want to target is very, very large, let's say 100, 200, 1000, 10,000 companies you want to target. So in that case, this method becomes impractical. So in that case, what we do is to upload these companies. So we have to, so let's go under the plan section. So in the plan section, under the audiences, click on create audience, click on managed audience, and then company and the contact. Change this from the default contact to company list, and then upload the company. So here is the company list template. Now in the company list template, the most important thing is the LinkedIn company page URL that you need to add, and then you can add as a CSV file. So this is what LinkedIn says, that the maximum file size upload is to 20 MB. For the best match results, include the LinkedIn page URL, which I also said, include only one company per row. At least one field must be used in each row. Upload between 10,000 to 10,000 companies, 10,000 to 30,000 companies. Include at least one of the following: company names, company website, company email domain, LinkedIn page URL. So if you can add company names and company website, that's great. But in order to get 100% match rate, I would highly recommend to include the LinkedIn company page URL. So once you have added or uploaded your companies here, you can go back again to the advertise section. And then earlier, when we were manually typing in the companies, we choose audience attributes, and under audience attributes, we choose the company names from here. But here, in this case, we will be going into the audiences option here and click on the list upload and click on the company list, and then add that list that we had created. In either, whether you are using list upload or whether you are using the manually and adding the company, always deselect this box of audience expansion. It will be automatically be selected when you are setting up the campaign, but I would highly recommend to deselect this box so that LinkedIn does not add the companies which it thinks are similar to what you have added. So always deselect this box. Again, just to summarize, there are two ways in which you can target companies. One is to manually add those companies, but this method is cumbersome if, let's say, you have a very large list of companies. So if you have a very large list of companies, I would highly recommend upload these as a CSV file. Thanks so much.